Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So at the end of my last episode I had started to rejig my GregTech room, so I think I'd almost finished off this little bit. So let me just grab some ME cables which I've managed to build off camera now. So what we can actually do, oopsie-daisy, is if we don't go up the elevator, oopsie-daisy, come on, I want to land on top of there we go. Softly, softly, catch you monkey. There we go. So we're going to bring this down to here, so we can connect everything up to my system. There we go. That's connected up now. Can I wrench that round at all? No, I can't. That's slightly annoying. What I'm actually going to do is flip that round. I don't want it being connected up to the ME cable. I just prefer being able to access the terminal from the front like that. Excellent. So that is now my crafting terminal set up in the GregTech part of my base. If we zip upstairs, as you can see I've got all 12 of the Canthal ingots that I needed, so let me just zip along to my wire mill and actually turn them into some Canthal coils. So that's what I wanted there. The automatic wire mill is fairly quick. Oh, for some reason I've got chrome and ruby dust in there, fair enough. Where's my automatic canning machine? I want to get rid of this compressed air cell, there we go. So that'll turn back into just ordinary empty cells, which is always nice. There we go. And we can put them back in the system as well. So let me do this, and just get rid of all this junk. There we go. So yeah, what am I going to do on today's episode? So what I'm going to do is build a couple more industrial blast furnaces and get them all set up downstairs. So let me just see. That's just nicely producing the Canthal coils. Have I actually got enough Canthal? Hang on a minute. How many do I need? I need at least 4, and I don't think I've got enough. Crap. I need like at least one more. Let me just go and make some more Canthal quick. Canthal. I think I needed 16, not 4. What am I doing? Just trying to think. So a Canthal coil takes one Canthal. Sorry, a Canthal ingot takes 1 Canthal dust, and I made 12, and a coil takes 4. Oh yeah, whoops-a-daisy. 1, 2. So we need to smell 4 more of you, I think, to make one more set of coils. Whoops. So it's going to have that processing. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Fingers crossed. Where's my wire mill? So I've got 3, obviously. So I think I need 4 to make to upgrade my industrial blast furnace, from what I remember. So hopefully go back to not have, yeah, I need at least 4. I think I've got 4 nichrome, 3 Canthal. So yeah, I need one more Canthal heating coil, and I think I can upgrade a blast furnace to maximum temperature. So that's going to take a little while to process. But while we're waiting for that to do, what we can actually get started on is making the 2 new industrial blast furnaces. So, because I want at least 3, I think. 1 for tungsten, 1 for chrome, and 1 for titanium, just so it's all being automated. So here we go. Industrial blast furnace. So what do we need? So we need some cupronickel. Oh yeah, I needed cupronickel, didn't I? How was I going to do that? Oh yeah, I was going to build myself an alloy smelter first, wasn't I? The GregTech alloy smelter. So what do I need for that? Invar plates, automatic e-furnace. So all in all, not too bad. What have I got so far for that? Absolutely nothing. So let's grab... Have I got any Invar? I've got 3 Invar. And how many do I need? I need at least 4. So let me grab some iron. Grab half a stack, and we need ferrous. There we go, ferrous. So I need half of you. I only need 16 ferrous and 32 iron. That should make a whole crap ton of Invar. So let me just find my induction smelter, get rid of the pyrotheum, stick in you instead. Marvellous. As you can see, I've got lots of ME cabling now. Basically jigged around some of my systems, so now I'm using mechanism to do some things instead of using just thermal expansion, as mechanism is a lot quicker in most instances, which is quite nice. So there we go. So we've got some Invar now, so we can turn this into plates, which is what I like to do. So I will be making more recipes for my plate bending machine at some point. So what I want to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that'll make 4 Invar plates, which is what we need for the recipe. Next question is, do I have any cupronickel left? I've got brass, which I don't think works. Let me just go back to cupronickel. So I need to make a cupronickel ingot. Let me have a quick... Oh, no, I want cupronickel ingot. Is there any other way of making this apart from either smelting in the alloy smelter? Let's have a quick look. So what is it? It's like ferrous and copper. Oh, fair enough. So I need to make a cupronickel blend. So I need some copper dust and some nickel and some ferrous dust. So if we grab some copper... 10, should we say, just for argument's sake, and then also nickel. Oh, I've already got nickel dust, excellent. So I can literally just do that. If we dash upstairs, run that through there, just to make 10 thermal expansion copper. Go away, zombie, die. There we go. So that'll make 10 thermal expansion copper, copper dust. Instead of mechanism stuff, because the mechanism stuff would just get reprocessed through my mechanism machines, which is what I don't want. So we're just going to smelt you up like so. Let's put that copper or coal back. So we're looking for copper. Okay, so we've got 7, 8, come on, 9, and 10. There we go, fantastic. So what we can then do is combine these together, make cupronickel. Fantastic, 20, and then what we can do is then just run this through a furnace, take it through my advanced factory, so my smelting advanced factory, and it just smelts into cupronickel. Fantastic. So we need, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a coil? Let me just have a quick look. Oh no, 3 apparently. Okay, so I've got plenty spare for now. Drop down here. Where is my wire mill? It's over here, isn't it? Wire mill. There we go, automatic wire mill. Fantastic. How's this doing? So it's smelted 1 already, and we've almost done a second one, so that should be ready by the end of the episode, which is excellent. So we've almost made our first cupronickel heating coil. That's what I was looking for. Copper and nickel. There we go. Fantastic. So what we can then do is drop you in the system. Whilst we need for the alloy smelter, we need an automatic E-furnace. Can I make you? No, because I need to make an iron furnace. Can I make you? Can. Excellent. So that's one stage that I don't need to go through. So we can automatic E-furnace. We also need to make this conveyor module. Can I make one of you? No, because I need a battery. Yeah, can I make one of you? No, what am I missing? What am I missing? Wrong one. Whoops-a-daisy. Came out of there by accident. What the hell am I missing for the battery? Oh, tin plates. Can I make tin plates automatically? Have I got it set up? No, I have not. So let me make 10 of you, just so I've got a couple spare. I don't know if I'm going to need them again or not. So let's go to the plate bending machine, start running you through there. I think you can also do it through the metal former as well, which is quite cool. So depending on, but I probably want to leave my metal former to do a certain task, which I can't remember what it is. So that will be automated to do something eventually, I promise. That's the first nickel plate. So where were we? Oh yeah, we're making the battery, weren't we? There we go. So we need nickel plates. Where's my nickel? Give me a nickel. Can't see any. Where the hell are my nickel plates gone? They're just like disappearing into the nether. So that should be all of them. Where the hell are my nickel plates? That's weird. Let's try this recipe again. So we need to make 1 battery, 1 RE battery. Nickel. What the hell? Oh, it's tin, isn't it? We're doing, there we go, tin plates. Always helps if you know I got the right material out of here, and then my brain just totally went, apparently. So what the hell are we missing now? So we are missing, oh, did I make the conveyor module? I did not make the conveyor module. That would help. So there we go, 1 alloy smelter. Boom. That'll help us make any bonus cupronickel that we might need. I did make quite a lot though, so where were we? So we were making an industrial blast furnace, weren't we? So what do we need for that? So yeah, we need the cupronickel, we need induction furnaces, we need advanced machine casing. So I want to make 2 more of these, so I need 8 cupronickel coils. So 8 times 3 is 24. How much cupronickel have I got? 17. So let me just grab some copper. There we go, and some nickel. Oh no, it's ferrous, isn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. So let's just grab 16 and 16, run that through this brand new alloy smelter. Looks reasonably quick, which is always a good thing from a GregTech machine. We need the rest of the cupronickel. There we go. So we need at least 24 of this, so we need 7 more. So it looks like to be smelting up fairly quickly, which is always a good thing. There we go, and we need 1 more, which we can then start running through the wire mill. Excellent. So, where's my wire mill? Oh, that's my wire mill, isn't it? There we go. Fantastic. And the campfire's almost done as well. Whoop whoop. It's all coming up. It's all coming up Ollie today. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking to say. So where were we? So industrial blast furnace. So what else do we need to do? So we need to make a couple of induction furnaces. So we need to make more of these automatic E-furnaces. 1, 2, Was that enough? No, I need 4 altogether, don't I? 3, 4. There we go. Because we need to make 4 induction electric furnace. Did I make that? I'm sure I made that. So I need to make a few advanced machine casings or something else. Can I use something else? I can use steel machine holes. Excellent. Have I not got any steel plates? Oh, great. Let's make 64 of you. Hopefully it won't take too long to craft. Am I still making steel here? Because I've got like bugger all steel left. Just trying to figure out, is it actually got steel dust in there? It is, it's just taking forever. Why is it taking so long? Have I run out of... Oh, I run out of lava. Whoops-a-daisy. Where's my netherrack? I wondered why I had like no steel. It's because I've run out of netherrack to supply lava to my... So what I should really do is have an export bus for netherrack on that, really. Do I have a spare export bus? I do have a spare export bus. Basic export bus is fine. And then netherrack. There we go. Cable. Might need a spare piece of cable. Oh, no, I've got some spare cable. Whoops-a-daisy. Let's put that pyrotheme dust away. So, export bus. Let's get rid of oak wood. We'll put on netherrack instead. And then I can use cobblestone later on. It's just netherrack is far more efficient. How quickly is that producing lava? Not that fast, but it is now producing it as opposed to not at all before. As you can see, this is all now melting down to make steel, which is a good thing. I wonder why I had like not that. I had quite a bit, like 326 ingots. Is a fair amount of steel. So if you heard the bash there, I was just like adjusting my seat, trying to get comfy. My back is killing. How many steel plates? We've got 14 so far. So we need, what was it? We need at least 24, I think. Yeah, 24. No, 32, sorry, steel plates. So we're only about halfway there at the moment. Is there anything else I can make? Advanced machine hole, steel machine hole, stainless machine hole. So yeah, this is going to take a wee while. Let me just have a quick look. So I think I've got the heating coils. Oop, there we go. There's 8 copper nickel heating coils, which is excellent. And the canthal as well. So let me just start running the canthal through there. So that will allow me to at least upgrade one industrial blast furnace to go up to maximum temperature. So, for example, I think if we go to tungsten, tungsten requires, what is it? 2,500. Yeah, I thought it was. And then tungsten steel. Oh no, hot tungsten steel requires industrial blast furnace. 3,000. Yeah, so hot tungsten steel and tungsten basically require the maximum temperature. So I need at least one industrial blast furnace running at maximum temperature. That's what I'm trying to get out of here. There's my last heating coil. So I basically will just upgrade one of them, and it'll be my tungsten one. And then I could possibly do a 4th one just to do the hot tungsten steel, but I suppose once... I never really have that much tungsten, I suppose, and then I've just got to... what's the word I'm looking for? Process it out. So where was I? So we'll go back to industrial blast... Oop, not bolst, blast. There we go, industrial blast furnace. Need to make... Where's my wrench gone? Wrench? Oops-a-daisy. Ah, I thought I right-clicked there. Wrench. There we go, wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I made enough to make all the induction smelters. So, where's my furnaces? Furnace, iron furnace. Oh, did I not make the? Oops-a-daisy. That's a bit daft of me. Apparently, I never actually made the automatic E furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Whoops-a-daisy. So now we should be able to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of the induction furnaces. That's what I'm looking for. And then, what are we missing from here? Yeah, I'm literally just missing one more steel machine hole. There we go, and then it goes. So that's one. Oh no, I'm missing one more steel machine hole on top of that. Whoops-a-daisy. So how much steel my brain's totally gone. How much steel have I got left to turn into plates? Hopefully it's enough. Yeah, it's more than enough. It's just taking a little while. So what I can actually start doing is dismantling this particular furnace. So let me, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me grab a couple of buckets. That's what I'm looking for, because I've got lava in there. So I don't want to get frazzled by that. I had died once from being set on fire, as some of you might remember. So what I need to do is be careful. So let me put the bucket like right next to here. There we go, got it. Did I just lose that? I think I just lost my one of my reinforced machine casings. That makes me sad. So we can start digging up all of these machine casings like so. Ready to be moved downstairs in a second. Here we go. So it's taking not too long with my power fist, which is quite cool. Here we go. So we're just digging this all up, ready to be moved downstairs for automation. There we go. And I don't want to dig that up. I want to get one of my wrenches. So I've got all my advanced machine casings. Excellent, because they're going to be reused later on now. So can I make my second industrial blast furnace? Steel machine casing. Apparently my wrench has gone missing. Wrench. There we go. Put you in there, and then I'm going to need you in a second. So there we go. So I made one of you. Excellent. So where's my wrench gone? I know. Oop. There we go. Just need to right click, don't I? What was I doing? There we go. So we can wrench all of this up now, as this is totally unnecessary. Here we go. Let me just... Oops, a daisy. I did not mean to do that particular bit. So let me just replace that redstone energy conduit. Fantastic. And then what we can do is just fly back up and out of here. I'll patch that up at a later date. So what do we want to do now? Let's eat an apple as I'm getting hungry. Here we go, marvellous. We also need to make some, if we go to machine casing, we also need to make some more reinforced machine casings, which is going to require a hell of a lot more steel. Crap. I've got enough for, do I have any left in my system? I've got, oh wow, 33. That should be absolutely loads. Apart from, where's the rest? I've got some standard machine casing as well. So where the hell is my, that's weird. Did I put some of it away? I must have put some of it away. That's weird. But can I make any more of you? Do you actually? Oh, you require advanced circuits. That's fair enough. And then steel. So let me go back to steel. Do oops a daisy. I want to do or standard search. I want to get store craftables. I'll make 64 more steel machine case. 64. Oh wow, I've got lots of steel dust, and then like no way to smelt it. Have a quick look. What can I do with that steel dust? Mechanism steel dust. What am I looking for? Steel dust. The mechanism stuff. Is there anything else I can do with it, or is it literally just either an industrial blast furnace which takes 140 seconds, or it's make my smeltery bigger? Blast furnace. Yeah, it takes. I don't know how long that takes, but so yeah, smeltery is probably the quickest way of processing up this steel. So this is just going to produce like lots and lots of steel eventually. As you can see, it's melting down. It melts down fairly quick. It gets replaced fairly quickly as well, which is quite nice. So I wonder how fast that's actually producing steel, because I've got lots in my system, but not a lot of steel overall. Might to move that around and upgrade it with a second smeltery at some point. But that's something for me to do off camera, just to speed some things up. So where were we? So yeah, I'm going to start setting up my blast furnaces down here. Where's my power? So actually no, I don't. The reason I made a tesseract is so that I can have it directly hooked up to my main sources of power. So let me start setting this up. I'll just set up the one for now, and then off camera what I'll probably do is set up the other two. So let me think. Where am I going to put it? Where am I going to put my... I've got water coming down from there. It's weird. Oh, yeah, it's because it's from my... what I'm looking for is from my aqueous accumulators. That's what I'm looking for. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to put it over here. We're going to put them here. Whoops, a daisy. Oh, that's fine actually. So then what we can then do is lava bucket. Fly out of there. Pop you down. I'm actually going to be one advanced machine casing short at the moment, I think. Because one got destroyed by the lava by accident. There we go, got that one back, thankfully. So what I'm going to do, just to have this set up, is just put down a standard machine casing, and I'll replace this later on. Like I said, I should have time to do some more off-camera work this week, so... see, this one won't stack as it's got overclocker upgrades in it, I think. Yeah, one overclocker upgrade in it. So what I can do is place that down there, Excellent, that is all ready to go. And then what I need to do is provide that with power. So what I think I'm going to do is put a tesseract down somewhere around here. So I've got my tesseract. So tesseract can go down there. Quarry power, so let me just tick that, and configuration, I want it to fluid mode blocked, energy mode receive only, that's what I wanted. So then what I'm going to need to do is put one lot of redstone energy cabling down just so I can actually pull power out. Then what we're going to need is some more elite universal cables. So let me go for a universal cable. Here we go, universal cable. Elite universal cable requires basic. So make some basic first, so make like, I don't know, 32, just so I've got a load spare for now, or 11 we'll have to do for now. And then elite universal cables, but that's the basic stuff gone. Sorry, the advanced even. Advanced universal cables, that's what I'm looking for. So why aren't you crafting into elite ones? Basic universal cable. That's weird. Why aren't you crafting? That's really bizarre. Let me try somewhere else. Let me see if it works upstairs. Unless it's like not possible to craft them anymore. Why are you not working? Why can't you not craft elite universal cables anymore? That's really bizarre. Let me grab advanced and let me see if I can just craft it in an ordinary inventory. Oops-a-daisy. I need some, what are they called? Control circuits. So I need circuits. Come here. Circuit. Let's grab a few of you. Let's find an ordinary crafting table somewhere. See if these will just craft. If not, they're just being fiddly. Why won't you craft? That is really weird. Like, the recipe's working, but... Basic... Oh, it's basic universal... Oh, craptastic. I thought it was advanced universal cables. Apparently, it's just basic universal cables. Well, that's just me being retarded, isn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. I thought I had to craft advanced universal cables, and apparently it's just elite ones, which sorry, basic ones, which are far cheaper. Here we go. That's much better. Whoops-a-daisy. That's just me being, like, totally stupid. Universal. There we go. Elite universal cables. That's what I want. Whoops-a-daisy. I've now got 11 advanced ones, which I'm never going to use. Yeah, it always helps if you get the recipe right. So now, finally, we should be able to, if we pull this out of here, there we go, that should be providing power, and it's got a heat capacity of 2,180. Wonder what happens when we put the canthal and the nichrome. Wow, 3,180, and that's with all reinforced, all reinforced ones. So it's, in theory, I could probably knock out a couple of these reinforced ones and just put a couple of basic ones in as well. That is well over. So have I got the basic ones on me? Let me see how many I can knock out before we do 1, 2, 3. Try that. 3,000. Wow, I could actually knock out quite a few with those, with the heating coils in. That's pretty insane. So the heating cores are pretty, once you can get them in place, they are insanely good in terms of how much heat capacity so there we go. So we've actually managed to save 6 reinforced machine casings. Sorry, 8 reinforced machine casings. We can even save 1 more, I think. So in theory, we could save like that one as well. I will probably neaten this up at some point, but I've run out of basic ones. Whoops-a-daisy, never mind. So yeah, that's up to maximum heat capacity, which is a good thing. So just from those heating coils, which I can now make more of. Like I said, you have to have made if we go to machine casings, you have to have made these in the first place before you can get this up to a high enough heat capacity to make the canthal. Because without the canthal heating coil, so this basically requires what, 2,500. So you need those advanced ones to make the industrial blast furnace. But once you've made the canthal heating coils, you don't ever need to use the once you've made them in the first place, you've then got an industrial blast furnace which is hot enough to make them again in future, which is quite cool. So that is all made, and then what I need to do is start automating that. So don't really have time to do it now. Might run over into the next episode. That might go into like a whole automation episode. But what I want to do next time is probably start to move things down like my industrial grinder and start automating that for all the different ores that I want to process through. So building like, so if we go to the industrial grinder, You can have up to 4 of these on the, so this is going to take a fair amount, so I'll try and get some stuff prepared before doing that. So let me have a zip up here, because I think, one more level of course, I think from the multi-block structure here you can actually have up to 4 of these industrial grinders all going around the outside of this one like block, which is quite cool. So if I can make 3 more of these and then have things like ruby ore, bauxite, quartz and all sorts of stuff like that all automatically being processed by this industrial grinder, that'll save me a hell of a lot of time. And then I also need to eventually come up with ways of automatically crafting these small piles as well. So probably what that will take is making several of these cyclic assemblers and then come up with the schematics, which basically allow me to then automatically kind of craft all of these little small piles that will come in. So this is going to require a hell of a lot of automation, but I think once it's all set up I can essentially just leave it running, and then I should get plenty and plenty of GregTech resources all automatically smelting, producing. And then it's also going to require lots of recipes going into the molecular assembly chamber, which is quite cool. So we're going to be putting lots more things in there. This is going to take up quite a while, so the next few episodes are going to be revolving around me automating my base to basically help do the GregTech stuff. And I really enjoy this kind of stuff. It's using things like AE and I think it's Steve's Factory Manager in this particular mod pack. It is excellent. I've been using that in Crash Landing. I don't know if all of you watch my Crash Landing series, but I've actually really picked up how to use Steve's Factory Manager. So what I might do when it comes to producing the fuel for the fusion reactor, I'm tempted, instead of trying to do it through AE, where it's basically an absolute pain in the arse to what's the word I'm looking for? It's a real pain in the arse to actually automate the production of the fuels from the deuterium, the tritium. What I might do is actually use Steve's Factory Manager, so a mod I've never used before in this series, and actually use that to automate all the fuel production. I mean, it'll all probably eventually go in and out of my ME system to kind of be sent to the fusion reactor, but for actually automating kind of all the machines, like the what's the word I'm looking for? Automating the what do we need? I need, what are these called? It's called a centrifuge. Yeah, to automate all the centrifuges, that is going to take I think it's going to be easier to use Steve's Factory Manager to do that, which would be quite cool. So I'll be definitely looking into using that. But that is going to be the end of the episode for now, as it's run on for 28 minutes now, so getting on for half an hour, which is kind of like the maximum time I prefer to keep my episodes. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. As always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed it. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.